Here we go. Nemesis Reborn opening day. Everyone is running. There's absolute chaos on the front plaza. And now we're going to start to slow down. The little frogs are in little phalanx suits. Here we go. I've got a coat on. That's really thick. Let's go. There's so many people here today. I tell you what, so many people. Oh. If you thought Castle of the Manor was a big opening, look at this. Look at all the people here. Here we go. You got the music of what do you call it? Mutiny Bay. Here we are, Mutiny Bay. We're gonna head over straight to Forbidden Valley. Hopefully get in the queue. There's gonna be some sort of opening entrance, some sort of opening scene. So excited to go down to Forbidden Valley and check out Nemesis. The last time we rode this was 18 months ago. That's what, like 2022, 6th of November. A great day, and it's finally, we're waiting for this day for so long. It's the 16th of March. We're gonna head straight up to Nemesis Reborn, check out the area, get on the ride, and it's opening day of Alton Towers 2024 Nemesis Reborn, everyone. We're approaching the entrance for the brand new Nemesis Reborn. Look at this phalanx facility. Nemesis Reborn, how awesome is this? The big tank has been moved to there. Wow, look at the helicopter there. This is still under construction, we'll explore that later. Look at this, look at that helicopter there. It's got all lights, sirens around the side. Wow, that looks awesome. And you've got all these tentacles going up the rocks as well. Wow. Oh, this is the back of the queue then for Nemesis. This is the queue, right back here. Got the game outlets there. There's the new sign. All the viewing platforms have been removed up there. And yeah, look at this. How cool is all of this up here? All these rocks are like they've been jet washed and everything. This is so cool. Right, we're moving. I'm not too sure. Have they opened up there in the actual queue? I'm not too sure. We've got all the Roman axes around here. All the smoke from the plane. So cool. We're carrying on. We're moving at a pretty constant rate though. Ooh, look at the beast. The beast is back. The beast is back. Alliteration there. Wow, I can see some smoke in the background there. This is going to look so good at night. I've already spotted so much lights. Red and blue lights around this area. Look at this. Wow, the queue's already filled all at the top there. That new extension queue line. Can you see all the people there looking over? There's Bianca, gave us a little badge there. Very nice. And here is the new entrance for Nemesis. There it is, Nemesis Reborn. The sign looks so cool. You got all the tentacles. It's the original entrance, all painted black with a few additions with a sign, cue board. You got everything there. You got lights on there. Wow, the tentacles, awesome. So cool. All the signs look great. Oh, it's been such a long time since we've been in this queue. It's all been redone. All of this, really, from here is all brand new. Oh wow, look, you've got track in the middle of the queue. Look at that. A look at the track from the other side with the vane on. How cool is this? This is moving really quickly, actually, and the ride hasn't even started going round yet. And Nemesis Reborn is testing. Just 5 minutes on from the last clip. There we go. This is my first time in person seeing it. Look at that beauty. Oh, looking so good. Oh, look at those trains with all of the wheel caps on it as well. Right, we'll capture it going down this drop here now. There it goes over the crest. Wow. Oh wow, look at that. Around there. They're going in there. Whoa, look at the steam there. Wow. Just getting a bit angry, the beast, I think. Through into the vertical loop now. Whoa, look at that. Here they go, the first public train of Nemesis. Woo! Here we go. This is a moment in history. Woo! Hello. Of Nemesis Reborn here at the Alton Towers Resort. Down the first drop. Woo! There they go.
Oh
wow.
My God.
Awesome.
She is flying.
flying around the train. There they go. Oh, look at the train go. This looks really cool here. We've got the track coming out the front, it's like broken out the front. And there's all of like the research inside the container there. You know what, I'm very pleased. Hats off to all the staff here on Nemesis, pumping out those trains. We haven't had any downtime yet. Look at the plane there, that just, oh the helicopter, sorry. Sorry aviation enthusiasts. Oh, there's the helicopter there. Looks so cool, all the steam coming out. There's radio signals coming from it as well. It's gonna look so good in the dark. I cannot wait for when we see this in the dark. Oh, you can kind of, you know when you hear the smoothness of a coaster like Shambhala, and you just know it's gonna be smooth just by hearing it. That's kind of the same thing here. Heading into the station, and wow, look at this. Got all the lights, the vanes, got all like, it's draping down. Oh, it's the rib cage. Oh, that's clever, yeah. So we're inside of the beast now. This is the rib cage. Oh, it's got a little dispatch sequence. Wow, this is awesome. Right, we're gonna get into our row now. Yeah, no worries. We'll be on the next train. Look at this though. Thank you. Right, we're at the front row. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at front row. We're on Nemesis, can you believe it? Front row ride. That is pure luck that. We haven't queued for front row ride. You cannot queue for the front row of Nemesis currently. Woo! There they go. Nemesis Reborn. Right, let's head on. This is our train. That's my seat right there. I've just had my first ever ride, front row, on Nemesis Reborn, and it was awesome. I'll give my full review a little bit later on, but before that, I want to go around Forbidden Valley and explore everything new that's come to this area. I literally can't get over what I've just experienced with Nemesis. It's silky smooth, the theming is awesome, the queue line is awesome. It's such an incredible roller coaster, but not just the roller coaster, also the theming and everything around it. The whole marketing campaign behind Nemesis was awesome by Alton Towers. One of the best marketing campaigns we've ever seen, or I've seen, here at the Alton Towers Resort. It's been great getting back on Nemesis. It really has been an awesome experience, something that you just can't get if you come next week. Like the opening day atmosphere, running into the park this morning, I've just had to like take a few minutes to just absorb everything that I've experienced today. Waiting there, I got here at 8:20 this morning, waited at the front entrance, no security checks, everyone just rammed to the turnstiles, and then yeah, you stand your Merlin pass, came straight in, everyone was running. I took the direction of the Curse at the Alton Manor, some people took Haunted Hollow, and went that direction to get to Nemesis, but I still made it here, waited 2 hours for Nemesis. Not too bad considering the queue is now 275 minutes, which is what, like 4.5 hours now? I didn't just work that out in my head, I had to Google that. But yeah, it's 4.5 hour queue for Nemesis. So glad I got on it early this morning. We'll come back later and have a night ride on it because I've heard the lights around it are so cool. So I'll be very interested to see what it looks like in the dark with the red and blue lighting. It's gonna look great, and I'll talk about more of the ride experience in just a few minutes. But before that, we're gonna check out the Nemesis shop, check out the Galactica updates, and see what Forbidden Valley has to offer in 2024. Gone are the days of Funk and Fly, and it's been replaced by the Nemesis shop, Bunker 94 supply store. And this is the current queue to get into the shop, or the new Nemesis shop here at Alton Towers. But Funk and Fly used to be just there. The baby blue of Galactica is finally back. Alton Towers have jet washed most, not all, but most of the Galactica track. They haven't jet washed part of the drop there, which is painted grey, and then you've got all the rest of the baby blue, which is finally back. It still looks a little bit rusty and a little bit run down, if I'm honest. Like, look down there, you can see kind of the mould on the walls still. However, it's a step definitely in the right direction. They've put back up some of these stickers, reapplied some adhesive, or I believe those are actually brand new stickers, which look very nice on there. But if you zoom into the track, you can kind of see the further details of where the track isn't looking quite as new as it once did. I'm glad they've jet washed it. The track definitely looks much better, and they've jet washed all of this opening plaza. To be fair, this always looks very, very clean. But yeah, they've jet washed all of the track, and it looks very, very nice. The baby blue is coming back. But yeah, they've actually redone all of this sign here, which looks very nice. That all blew down during the strong winds and strong rains that we had a few months back. But the interesting thing about this sign is it's no longer 3D. Like, it no longer has the lights as the Galactica symbols, letters, if that makes sense. Like, this is just one big print on here. It's all flat. There's no actual lights on the actual lettering itself. It seems like a very temporary sign for a very temporary kind of fix for Galactica until it, of course, changes. I still thoroughly believe what I said earlier in the season. This ride is going over and is undergoing a big overhaul. It just hasn't happened yet. I still believe that. That's enough about Galactica now. This is a Nemesis reopening day video. Here's a look at that black building that we saw in the construction update with the M1 Mix Phalanx sign on it. And I had a lot of comments saying that M1X meant mix because it's a Coca-Cola refresh and refill station. We'll take a little look at the inside now because it's probably one of the best Coca-Cola freestyle machine themes I've actually ever seen. See, look, I don't think I've ever seen one so nicely themed with all the pipes there and all of the printing on the back. It looks very, very cool. Look, there's like a canister over there in the background, all themed to the Nemesis Reborn. Discover your perfect drink. Probably the best one I've ever seen. Very nicely themed. Look at the side of this building. Still got the M1X. Red. Same colour design as the track actually for Nemesis. Red and black. You've got all of these, what do you call them? Canisters? Or when I see these, I think of the toxic waste sweet, to be honest. You know, the little ones that come in the pot and are really sour? That's what I think of when I see those, if I'm honest. The bus is back, and it actually has some audio in it as well, which you can kind of hear playing now. How cool is this? They've got the tentacles on it as well. And yeah, you get some nice views of Nemesis from here actually. I also mentioned earlier that you can get the videos of your experience on here. Oh, that's awesome. So when the train goes past, it makes like a crashing sound and like smoke all coming out of it, which is very cool. And as I mentioned earlier, they do offer videos of Nemesis. Now I thought it was like onboard cameras, it's not. It's like a little animation similar to what they did with Curse of the Alton Manor when that opened, like the video overlay. So it's not a full video, it's kind of like a quarter of a video and then it shows you a picture at the end. But yeah, I got my first ride, I didn't get that, I just got the normal photo because it costs more to get the video, obviously. Oh, he was from the Nemesis ad. Missing. I finally got my first ever ride on Nemesis Reborn here at Alton Towers. I had the last ever ride in 2022 as the normal Nemesis, and now it's come back in 2024 as Nemesis Reborn. 18 months it's taken for B&M and John Burton and Alton Towers Resort to retrack the iconic Nemesis roller coaster, and 30 years later we finally got Nemesis Reborn with the Phalanx theme. And let me just go through the whole experience. You enter the queue line with the amazing entrance sign, which looks so good. They've kept a lot of the original entrance and painted it black as well and put the new Nemesis Reborn sign on. That looks really good. All of the block paving throughout the queue line, that's all been redone. It's all been rerouted now, and you've got a really nice queue line. You've got all of the theming props, you've got the cannon, which looks really nice. It's very open as well when you first enter, so you can see like the first drop and the lift hill very well, which look awesome. You then sort of go around the trees. You see the cannon, of course, very close up. You've got telescopes all around the queue line as well. In some places it looks a bit bare, but it kind of works because places where it's bare, you can kind of see down to the Nemesis pit, which looks very, very cool. The main theming piece in the actual queue line itself is that shipping container that has the piece of track sort of coming out of it, and all the research inside, all of the posters, kind of to track down the Phalanx and sort of prove them wrong and seeking the truth to actually what they are doing to the Nemesis beast. The backstory behind this is incredible. I want to give a huge shout out because they really don't get enough appreciation to the marketing team here at Alton Towers. That advert that they posted a few days ago, if you haven't, just go and watch it. It's so amazing. The story behind all of it, you've got Percy, I think his name is, the security guard, who gets eaten by the beast and he's gone missing, and actually all around Alton Towers they've got those posters up, which is amazing as well. You then kind of go around by the turnaround section. You see the helicopter that they've now got up there, which looks awesome. Little steam coming out of it. There's radio going on, there's audio all around there. We'll come on to the new Nemesis soundtrack a little bit later on. There it goes, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on. But yeah, then you kind of come to the end of the queue line. You're entering the station, and by the way, the station, where is it? There it is. It looks so good. It's painted silver with this red design. You've got the eye on there, which we'll explore in just a minute. And it looks amazing, honestly. The whole station just looks so much better than it did. It kind of had a peachy look to it before. It was sort of very worn along with the track as well. And this has brought Nemesis back to life, made it more popular than ever. I mean, the Nemesis shop has an estimated wait of 1 hour and 45 minutes, which is crazy. It's nearly the length of Nemesis at the minute. It's now gone from 4.5 hours to around an hour and a half or 2 hours around that point, which is not too bad considering the actual Nemesis ride and the shop have the same queue line. I mean, it's quite crazy to think really. But yeah, you then head into the Nemesis station, which looks amazing. You've got all the rib cages in there. You're inside the Nemesis creature at this point. You've got all lights, there's all veins, there's all like drapes, the inside, the guts, the organs of the Nemesis creature. And there you go, biology knowledge for you. But yeah, there's all the stuff in there. And then you finally board the train. There's a little dispatch audio, all the lights start flashing underneath the air gates, and then you finally dispatch and climb the lift hill. Now let me just say, Nemesis is an amazing coaster. Let me just get that right first of all. Like, it is intense. It may not be as intense as it was before the retrack, but considering those trains have been running for 30 years, you've got to give this credit. It's been running one day and it still feels so forceful. But as being forceful, it's also very smooth at the same time. I think that's kind of the takeaway from Nemesis. It's very smooth, but it's also very intense and very forceful. Everything that you want from a roller coaster is in Nemesis. And it's so good. The inversions are very whippy. It takes the vertical loop still quite slow, but I kind of enjoy it because you do get a lot of air time, or a lot of hang time rather, on the vertical loop because it goes over quite slowly. I kind of like that, and as the years go on and the season goes on, it's going to get a lot quicker because obviously it's only been running a day on 2 trains, first ever day of public operation. Last night they had previews, but this is its first ever proper day, so you've got to give it credit. It's been running one day and it's already super forceful, and also you've got to think it's been raining today as well, so the track might be a bit moist as well. I'm going to get another ride on it in just a few hours time, hopefully as the sun starts to set, or whatever sun we've got left with these clouds, honestly. But yeah, it's an amazing ride. My favourite probably element on the whole of Nemesis is probably that vertical loop. It's crazy. I mean, the other inversions are good, of course, when you go down the drop, which isn't amazing. The drop on Nemesis never has been kind of amazing, but the elements on it, that corkscrew is super snappy. Over the station is incredible, like with your feet dangling, and it's not just the actual ride, it's the theming, it's the mist, it's the smoke, it's the Nemesis eye that follows the train as it goes over the station. It's just amazing. There's in every single tunnel that is on Nemesis, every time it goes under the valley, there's smoke, which is incredible. The attention to detail in terms of theming has made Nemesis Reborn what it is. Without the theming, it'd be good, but it wouldn't be amazing. The theming and effort that's gone into the queue line, the station, the Nemesis eye, it's beyond belief that this ride is 30 years old, yet it feels new. It feels 2024. It feels it just feels new. Yet really, the Nemesis brand has been going for 30 years now. It's incredible. John Burton and the whole Merlin Magic Making team, Bollinger and Mabillard, who created the coaster, all done a fantastic job. It's getting quite emotional really, because I followed the construction since it closed in 2022. I was the last ever rider on Nemesis. Unfortunately, I wasn't the first. I didn't really fancy waking up at like 2 AM to get here for like 4 AM. But no, to actually get on Nemesis Day, to be here on open day where the atmosphere is buzzing around Forbidden Valley, it's just so great. And to get the first ride on Nemesis, it's an incredible coaster, and I really can't wait to ride it later when it's worn in a bit more. The sun starts to set, it's getting dark, the lights start to go on, the eye becomes even more prominent, a more prominent feature on the station itself. It's going to be so great. I think my highlight of this season, well, it's been one day, but the highlight of my year 2024 is definitely going to be getting on this in the dark. And of course during Scarefest it's going to be open till even later, 9 o'clock. It's going to be amazing, honestly. But so far I've really enjoyed Nemesis. The theming is outstanding, the eye was a really nice surprise, and the eye will look so good in the dark. But we believe Alton Towers, well we know Alton Towers is definitely closing at 8 PM today. There's rumours going around that Nemesis is going to close earlier because obviously they're going to get like an influx of people wanting to go on at like 7:59 and they'll never get out. So we've heard that it's going to be closing earlier. I'd probably expect like 6:30, 7-ish probably time for it to close, but we'll see how that goes. There's no information from Alton Towers as of yet. But so far, Nemesis, it's so good to get back on. The retrack is amazing. It's super smooth, super comfy. No vest restraints on this, just the normal classic B&M inverted coaster restraints with the over the shoulder restraints and the seatbelt in there. Incredible ride. It was awesome. Can't wait to get more rides today. So this is the Nemesis eye that was rumored to be coming for so long, and look, here it is. It's a huge digital eye and it's all round like that, like a sapphire, half a sapphire, and it looks so cool with a blinking eye and all of the teeth, I think, or whatever you want to call those, or claws or whatever. And when the train comes around this part of the ride over the top of the station, the eye actually moves and looks kind of up towards the train. I'll show you as it comes round. So the eye basically rages. All the claws, there you go. You see that? Look at that, that's awesome, isn't it? All the claws go like, rah! It looks amazing. They've done a very, very good job with this. John Burton working on this design for the roller coaster. Looks so cool. You can see like the Nemesis support that has been like taken out by the claws of the beast. The detail of this area is crazy. Like look how it's all been like fractured by the arm. Looks so cool. Here comes the beast itself as well. And look, it's about to go past. Look at the eye. Crazy. We'll come back here later and see the eye in the dark with the smoke, the lights, everything. It's going to look great in the dark. Really, really good in the dark. So glad Alton Towers have opened till 8 o'clock tonight. We believe Nemesis though will be closing earlier because of course if it's on a 4.5 hour queue later, won't be getting out of the park till 11:30ish, 12ish, so we'll be here forever. So we do assume that Nemesis will close a little bit earlier than the rest of the park and the rest of the rides here at Alton Towers. But we will be taking another ride soon on Nemesis here at Alton Towers. Look at all the twisted track all around here in the valley. Honestly awesome. We'll go take a look at the shop now, see what merchandise is new for 2024 here at Alton Towers. Nemesis Reborn. Oh, the eye and the Nemesis creature is getting angry. Look at that. Those animatronics, so amazing. When we saw these getting lifted into place, we didn't know that they'd actually move. But yeah, they do move. Look at that. Awesome. Don't get that anywhere else here at Alton Towers. Alton Towers creating the magic once again. Currently 120 minutes for Nemesis, which is 2 hours, not too bad. Finally, 1 hour later, we're in the Nemesis shop. And something Alton Towers have been doing the past few seasons is these Nemesis, or these ride monkeys, and there's a monkey for each ride. And of course, Nemesis Reborn has its own monkey there as well. Hello, hello. Got t-shirts, the little t-shirts £15, little jumpers £30. These are £100. That must be some sort of labelling issue, surely. £100. That must be some sort of labelling issue on there. £100. It's not even embroidered as well. Not even embroidered, and they're charging 100 quid for that. Wow, that must be. Oh, it's got the nice art. No, this doesn't make up for £100. Just come out of the Forbidden Valley shop. They're not really too much, and the prices of the merch are extravagant. Oh my goodness, £100 for that top. When I saw that, my eyes watered. I nearly cried. I nearly let out a tear, to be honest. 100 quid. God, I must be having a joke, really. Hopefully the prices go down throughout the season, and hopefully they get some more stock in. I understand the stock issue. They haven't got basically any sizes. It's only extra large there. Basically haven't got any sizes. So hopefully, of course, it's been an initial rush today. Loads of people have got merch. But hopefully, you know, as the season goes on, they'll have more stock. Just want to have a little bit of appreciation of how good this helicopter looks in the dark. Looks like it's actually going to take off. It looks so cool.
A few hours later.
Right at the back of the Nemesis Reborn queue line, Current wait is 2 hours and 5 minutes. Temporarily delayed. So yeah, it seems as though it's going to take a lot longer than originally planned. They're planning to currently evacuate the queue line and get us all out. I've just asked the member of the team whether it's going to reopen tonight, and he said it's very unlikely at the minute. It's looking like they're going to have to evacuate the train. It looks like you can see there's walking people up the lift hill there. They're going to have to evacuate that train there. Yeah, everyone's going back on themselves. They're evacuating the queue line now. Got to all go back on ourselves. So yeah, it's one of those things. They've climbed up there, as you saw, to go and evacuate the train, it looks like, or provide them with information. It's a bit unfortunate, can't help it but feel disappointed, because obviously I'm only here for today. I wasn't really planning to come back tomorrow, although if I don't get this night ride, you know, I might have to, but we'll see how it goes. Update, it's pissing it down and it's just closed. They're getting the people off of the brake run and the lift hill. It's pouring with rain. I've had a hot chocolate. There's no chance, no chance of it reopening tonight, like 0% chance. So I think I'm going to omit defeat on this one, get back in the car and head home, because it's not looking good, unfortunately. There's a lot of people standing around. There you go. A lot of people standing around hoping for it to reopen, but no chance of it reopening tonight, unfortunately. There we go, that is Nemesis Reborn opening day here at Alton Towers. It's been a great day, and as much as I'm a little bit disappointed that I didn't get that light ride on Nemesis, it's still been a great day. Met so many people, chatted to so many people today. It's a bigger if you came over and had a chat. It's been great seeing what all of your perspectives on Nemesis, because it can get a bit boring just thinking of my thoughts and hearing everyone else's, what they think to the ride, what they think to the theme in. There's a really annoying alarm that keeps going off, and I've just had to re-record, and I'm not re-recording again. It's tipping it down, I'm cold, the car is ready to go, so I'm gonna get in. And yeah, it's been a great day down here at Nemesis. I'll be back in the next few weeks to kind of get on and get another night ride. It's been literally so many distractions right now, literally so many. There's someone on the megaphone now, like I cannot hear because I've got like this installation on, but it has been a great day down here at Alton Towers. If you did like the video, please do hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel so much, more than you could ever think. It really does. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Got much more content coming in the future, more Nemesis vlogs, more Alton Towers vlogs this season, more than ever. It's just been a great day. It has been a great day seeing Nemesis. I've followed this project for 16 months since it closed. It feels like 2022. This kind of reminds me of 2022 when I stood here saying it's the last day of the original Nemesis, and now we have Nemesis Reborn. It's been a great day. It's been a long day. I got up at 5:10 this morning to come here for 20. I got on the plaza at about 8:30ish, and yeah, it's been a great day, honestly. That's it really. It's been a great day. Nemesis, in terms of itself, the theming is great, the roller coaster is great, it's forceful, it's smooth, and it's only going to get better as the season progresses. It's going to get faster, it's going to get quicker, it's going to get more intense, it's going to get more forceful, and it is a really great ride. Well, it's going to get all of that if they can get it up and running in the next few days. But with that said, if you did enjoy the video, do hit the subscribe button. Plenty more theme park content coming in the next few weeks. But with that said, the car is ready, I'm getting in, I need some warmth. You know what? I'll see you in the next video.